Hi, everybody. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, bringing you early season MLB action. Going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. Steve, he's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
Well, this is a lineup that at times does struggle to score runs, but this is a pitcher with a right-hander on the mound that they can have some success against. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to put the ball in play and take advantage of opportunities.
Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you see a guy that's so free-swinging as Vladimir Guerrero, and you wonder, how does he put up these predictably Hall of Fame numbers every single year? Well, because he has an innate ability to put the ball in play no matter where it is thrown. And that's why he's so difficult to pitch to with that great hand-eye coordination.
And in the batter's box, it's Springer. The Blue Jays losing their last game, so a three-game series sees them dropping the first. Chance to make it a rubber match against the White Sox. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0. So you take a look back here, they came away losing 1 run in the game.
And 1 run's just not going to get it done on most days.
Swung on and ripped towards second, 1 away. And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox.
As we take a look at this defense, it's the second highest ranked defense in the American League, and that shows to the consistency of play and how much pressure they take off the pitching staff.
And we're going to see Schneider here.
Surprisingly, the White Sox had a much better road record than they did at U.S. Cellular Field a year ago. They were the only team in the AL that could claim that distinction.
Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. 2 away. The White Sox record at home, losing-wise, only the second time since the turn of the century they have had a losing record at home.
Those 45 losses, the most ever for a Sox team in the history of this ballpark. You have to go back even a lot further to find that many losses in any season.
Number 27, up now.
Boy, he's had a sweet swing lately over the last few games with 7 hits in his last 15 at-bats. They just cannot seem to keep him off base. He's tough at bats, fighting off good pitches, finding a way to get on.
Swing and a miss on the cutter, 0-1.
Well, he's got good movement on that cut fastball, and it tailed right beyond his bat. Couldn't make contact.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Guerrero needs to protect that strike zone.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Line towards third and foul. Tried to get him to go after that cutter, but it's 1-2.
Oh, it's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
Guerrero not fooled by that pitch. Count is evened up. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. Side retired. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. And the White Sox, their first chance is coming. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
I think you're going to look for this lefty to back some of these hitters off the plate to make them uncomfortable, because if they're comfortable, they've got a chance to do some real damage against them.
It's a called strike of the knees, 1-1.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
This is high with that one for ball 2. Cutter misses that time, and it's 3-1.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
That one's hit to the right, way down there, but that's going to be a long foul ball.
Foul ball!
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. They take care of that one. Let's show you the lineup for the White Sox. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, he isn't a household name by any means, but Casey McGee knows how to drive in runs. Plays like he has something to prove, like someone somewhere at some point has told him you don't belong in the big leagues. Every day, though, he tries to go out and prove otherwise, and he's done a great job of that so far.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Hit in the air to center field. That one's put away. Now 2 down.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Chicago White Sox and see how they ranked. 9th in batting average, 9th in hits, and they were in the top 10 in home runs. That ability to drive the ball really paid dividends for this team's offense.
And Vargas settles in. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. That's a foul ball. Drilled towards third. Throws in time to first. What a play. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Still scoreless in Chicago.
For the Toronto Blue Jays.
And the cleanup man stands in.
Number 7.
This is his 9th year. Starts the sinker low, winds up in the dirt. Pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
This one's grounded near third, foul. Outside, 2-2 now. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing and a shot to third. On that one, eats him up. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work.
Fielder, number 8.
Right fielder up. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
He's the guy on this team that they go to. If they need the stolen base, he's the man.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Bring it, White Sox!
Lined, foul towards third. Hard slider misses. 2-2. Sinker just about froze him, but it's full now.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Fastball got him. 2 down.
For the Toronto Blue
With 2
Jays.
strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
It's going to be Clement now. He's got the 2nd most homers in the ball club. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike. doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball hit well. Deep, straightaway center field. Back. And he's got it. Spectacular play. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. And we are still without a run. U.S. Cellular Field. Lead of the lineup coming to the plate. We're glad you could join us. A chilly day of baseball. Most of you, I'm sure, comfortable where you are while the players here deal with the weather. Up the middle it goes. So he's aboard. Base hit, nobody out. Springtime around Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the Blue Jays. One game left to the White Sox. That's tomorrow. They'll get a homestand started against the Dodgers. Great series there. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Their homestand continues with another team, the Minnesota Twins. So, a lot of home games to look forward to. In the box now, number 5 spot. Here's the delivery. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing. Just off the corner.
At the belt, the 1-0. Lost the grip on that cutter, and it's a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 pitch, and he comes back with a cutter for a called strike. 2-1. Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a bullet taken for a called strike 2.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement, down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
He's ready. 2-2 on the way. There's a swing and a smash. That's one away. And he'll go back to first. And a look at next Sunday. It's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. And the Toronto Blue Jays will host the Los Angeles Dodgers. Start time 3 Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup, Gary. Good ball game.
There's second baseman in the box now. One out, man on first. Cutter misses badly. 1-0. And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time. Didn't bite, though, and it's now 3-1.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that gets through for a base hit. He's on his way to third. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And he's waved home. And in there. Talk about hustle. See how much that triple adds to their win expectancy on the WPA graph. Well, that pitch was upstairs, but he went up there and got it.
A nice piece of hitting. Got up on top of that ball and drove it. There's an RBI chance for Casey McGehee. Now this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they'll try and carry this on in the ballgame.
he lays off one low, 1-0.
Well, he's going to be bringing his nasty splitter into this one, Gary. It's been his out pitch for a long time.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Throw to first, gets him in there at 2 down. And the run comes in. Number 8 spot in the lineup. Well, they definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Ooh, missed badly there. And it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of him.
Swing liner back up the middle. Makes its way through for a single.
He made a nice adjustment during the swing right there, anticipating the break. He went down, got it. Nice swing. Good job.
And we've got Pitbull here. Cutter just misses. 1-0. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That should be a base hit. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, most hitters love that ball elevated so they can try to hit it out of the ballpark. But this is not one of these hitters. He loves the ball down in the strike zone. That's why he got that big knock right there.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch is a cutter that drops low. 1-0. Here's the delivery. Next pitch misses high for ball 2. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, he doesn't typically throw the cutter as often as he has today, but he seems to be using it an awful lot.
You know, guys, I've been expecting to see more of that sinker of his, that great downward action. And in most games, we'll see him use that sinker far more than we have today.
And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
That's a close pitch, but he walks him in 4 pitches, and now he's got to go after the next guy.
It's Sosa at the plate. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Here's the first pitch. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. They love to be able to put early pressure on picking up some runs here in the second. The White Sox lead it 2-0.
Plate for the Toronto Blue
Number
Jays.
7 man at the plate.
Number 6.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
Here's a sinker that misses. 1-1. Big spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Hit in the air to left center. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look on our State Farm leaderboard. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. Third spot, the Red Sox. The Orioles fourth. And for the Blue Jays, they are in fifth.
Well, you see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a sinker in there, 1-1. Mixing your pitch types, key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
Well, there's no doubt about his command in this game today, doing a great job of alternating his pitch choices.
And you have to give some credit to the catcher as well. They're working together, effectively going through these hitters, knowing how they want to attack them.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Got a good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play. I've got a moment to take a look back to last year's Toronto Blue Jays. 4th in triples, 5th in home runs. And offensively, scoring runs is the name of the game. And they got that done, ranked in the top 5 in the league in scoring runs. It shows the ability to score in so many different ways.
Takes a swing, but he's too late on that one. Strike one.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
And in the batter's box, it's Springer. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Well, the 3-ball count, he tried to at least get it in the strike zone, but the sinker ball just a little bit out of the zone.
And we're going to see Snyder here.
Now, 2 outs in the inning, you put the tying run on base with a base on balls. Not what you want to do, because that also means the guy at the plate is the go-ahead run. Big mistake.
Two men on and 2 men out. Good idea. He's back in there safely. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Here's the pitch. That fastball that time that misses inside, evens the count at 1. And Steve, what he's got to do now, you want to get this final out right here.
You got to be very careful right here. You don't want to say, hey, I walked a guy, let me throw one right over the plate and get ahead, because the hitter was sitting on a pitch down the middle.
Here it comes. Good moving cutter, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that cut fastball away, it looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate, runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and it'll probably make the move to the pen.
And Vargas settles in. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
Well, this guy Splitter's gotten hit 2 times.
And if you look at how he's gone to that pitch, the different situations that he's used it in, not sure if I'd go back to it as much as he has in the game so far. I think he needs to try to fool them and get them off that pitch.
A a swing line to left center. That one gets through for a base hit. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
At the plate, their rookie first baseman. In his rookie year now, here's the first one. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
At the plate for the Chicago White Sox.
Up again now, the number 5 spot.
Number 22.
Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
Well, when he throws the first pitch for a ball, what does it mean? Well, it means he's working behind in the count. The advantage goes to the hitter. Hitters have 3 hits in this one after going 1-0.
Runner at first with 1 down. And the first pitch checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Hit down the left field line into the corner, and that ball is gone. Goodbye home run, and the White Sox are pounding it. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
That looked like the two-seamer that time, but it came in a little bit flat, and he paid for it.
We talk about pitches that don't move. That's one of those.
Now, Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later. Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
And we talk about a game of production, Steve. The home run, the runs, they are piling up in this game, and so early.
And that's why they really need to get this offense shut down now, or this game could get out of control.
The 1-0 now. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Goodwood hits it right back up through the pitcher. And it gets through 2 for 2.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle, and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it.
Grounded out last time. On the way. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing, hot shot, the diving stop, and he's up with it. And he throws in time for the force at second. Great out. And they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. The White Sox, 4-run lead. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. And it's Vladimir Guerrero in the box now. His first trip to the plate, he went down on strikes, striking out against Smith.
Well, the cutter has been a very effective pitch for him. He got him on strikes the last time up. You know he's going to go there again, because even if he makes contact, it won't be on the center of the bat.
1-0 on the way. And misses below the knees, ball 2.
Look, Gary, they really can't seem to mount any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at their approach at the plate.
Line shot into center field, and that's through a base hit.
Let's see how Vladimir Guerrero ranked last year based upon his performance. First in home runs, 5th in slugging percentage. The batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
Their shortstop in the box.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. And do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen.
Ground out victim last time through. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. Ready with a 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, they threw that pitch right there down and in, just off the plate. Let's see if they come back with another fastball down and away.
This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. That's one away. Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. The Red Sox #1. Second, the Rangers. Third, the Yankees. Jays 4th. And for the Tigers, 5th.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases, it makes the defense spread out so much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at it, one of the best in the league last year, just hitting the balls in gaps.
Hit up the middle, and he's up with it. The second, there's 1 and 2, a double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The White Sox still ahead. In the box again, their left fielder. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. And the first pitch. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Here's the pitch. Check swing, but it's in there. 1-1. One on the way. 1-1 pitch. Fastball high. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Line drive left of the bag and foul. And he fouls off another one. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2. Hit up the middle. Number 7. And he throws on to first for the out and away.
Right fielder, number 28, Pitbull.
And we've got Pitbull here. He had a single in his last time up. The first pitch. And it goes foul. The pitch. Takes something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
The pitch. And he gets under that one. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Not much movement to speak of at just 88 miles per hour. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And it rolls around to the top again. Walked in his last plate appearance. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 1-0 pitch. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0. Inside with the fastball, 3-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Hit hard on the ground towards third. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up.
Up to the plate for the
It's going to be Clement now. He flew out his last time up.
Ernie Clement.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And so there he is at first base, and there's still nobody out.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, too low, 1-0. Taps this one foul off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater. We're even at 2. That's in the dirt. He traps it. Gets under that one, fouled it back behind the plate. And that misses. Ball 4. Works on a base on balls.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Jimenez at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball low, 2-0. Fastball misses high, and it's 3-0.
Well, there's no excuse for getting 3-0 on this guy. You have to make him swing the bat.
And that misses. Ball 4. He has loaded him up.
He goes with the fastball in the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but a hit right here, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
And here's the first one. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0.
Now, Gary, we just saw the second walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling, trying to avoid contact, or is he losing control?
Swinging a ball pop foul down the right field line. And Steve, absolutely right about those walks here. He's got himself in a jam. If he doesn't get out of it, his part of the game may be over.
Well, he's finding himself in hitters' counts, and when hitters can look for a certain pitch, they can drive it, so he's in trouble.
One away. Here's what the White Sox schedule looks like. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The Baltimore Orioles. That's a 3-game series. After that, it's out on the road to take on the Royals, a team that will definitely give them a competitive series. And in the batter's box, it's Springer, and one of the league's most prolific hitters in the top 5. Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 now. He fouls that one off. Swinging an easy ground ball to short, and he scoops it up. And there's 1, and that's 2. A double play.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
And it's about time to award our player of the game, don't you think?
Well, you know what they say, that everyone loves to see the long ball when you come to a game, and he certainly gave the fans what they wanted to see. He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.